Hey, how's it going? This is Jamey at Stonemeyer Games, and you briefly saw Biddy there on camera. Walter's right behind me having a little snack. There he is. Um, I am here for game 52, round 2 of Rolling Realms. If the first person who gets here can comment to let me know, that way I can see if Facebook comments are working today. That would be great. Today, we are playing with Architects of the West Kingdom, a promo realm. We're playing with Viticulture, not a promo realm, and we're playing with Minigolf, also a promo realm. So if you don't have these, you can get them on the Stonemeyer Games web store. You can also play along at your leisure. I'm sorry, I got distracted there. You can play along with other realms if you want to play along just for fun and use the dice that I roll. I see Ian and Jonathan in the comments. That's wonderful. Facebook comments are working today. I'm always happy to see that. So let me line up these realms, and we will get started. I think this will be, it'll be tough to beat round one. Round one was a fairly easy round. We ended up with some great dice rolls. I had a 19.4, which is awesome. Let me turn the camera down, adjust my chair, and we'll see how we do in round 2. All right. Here is round 2. Let me let you see my resources a little bit there. There we go. All right. Let's do this. I feel like my chair's a little bit. I don't want to fall off my chair on camera. First roll. Ian says, yesterday was awesome. Hopefully I can get that 0.1 of a point you beat me by. Yeah, it was very close. Ian had 19.3. Start off with a pair of 5s. We had some very timely pairs yesterday with Euphoria. Let's see if pairs help us in these realms. Pair of 5s. So high numbers are good in the first row of Architects. That's great. High numbers are always good in Viticulture early. And Minigolf. Let me refresh myself on Minigolf. Choose a lane, mark its bottommost unmarked par hex, then fill a number of circles from bottom up. You can't use a number that would fill a circle not matching that number or that would overfill a lane. So I need numbers that are bigger than 3 over here. 5 is great for that. Less than 8, that wouldn't work. Greater than equal to 5 could work well with this one, but I don't get many resources from that one. So I do kind of like this longer one to start out with. I like the 5 there. I like the 5 everywhere, really. I wonder... No, I can't quite get another heart to double it. I would love to get 3 5s here if I could, but I can't do that. So let's go with the 5. So I'll mark that hex and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legal play over there in Minigolf. And then 5, let's put this 5 over here in Architects and gain a heart out of it. And we don't have any coins, so I can't do anything else in Viticulture. I think that's it. All right, turn 2. I just got back from one of the... So people, when they hear that I run a game company, they say, oh, do you just sit around playing games all day? And there is a small amount of playing games in my job, mostly playing prototypes and playtesting. But a small part of my job is also playing games that are designed by other people so I can learn from them, talk about them on our YouTube channel. And mostly that happens at game nights, but it also happens sometimes during the workday. And I just got back from playing Terracotta Army for kind of the second time. I played it when it was submitted to us a long time ago, and this is the first time I played the published version. But I just got back from playing it with one of my coworkers and my friend Henry. I had a really good time with it. If any of you played Terracotta Army? We have a 6 and a 4 on turn 2 here. 6 and a 4. The 6 could work well again over here. Greater than equal to 3. I like that 6. I also like the 6 in Viticulture. I don't want to lose out on that. The 4 works perfectly in Architects for right there. So I think I might keep doing that. Let's put the 4. Is that the way to go? I'm worried about falling behind too much on Viticulture. I will rely on higher numbers later if that happens. But let's see if we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll need a greater number than 4. Oh, and I can't overfill a lane. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So 6 is actually too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is too much over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would be fine over here. Actually, I might put the 6 in Viticulture. Let's put the 6 right there. I'll put the 4 right here and just get an easy star from Architects. All right, turn 3. A 5 and a 3. The 3 actually lines up well with Architects again, so I might stick with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That works. So let's put a 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put the 3 right there in Architects and get 2 hearts. And now I could copy one of these numbers if I wanted to. Maybe copy that 5 and put it in Viticulture. So maybe a little early to use resources in that way, but it might work out in the end. And that way I can, if I get another 5, I can use it to actually fill the wine order. So let's go for it. Let's use 3 hearts to copy the 5. Oh no, I can't do that because I already used, no, I haven't used the 6, I haven't used the number here yet. I'll put that right here in Viticulture and gain a pumpkin. Jethro's joining us from South Africa. Good to have you, Jethro. I'll play this game with my 8-year-old daughter tomorrow. She loves playing Rolling Realms. That's awesome, Jethro. I'm always happy to hear that, especially the father-daughter time is so precious. Turn 4 here. A 4 and a 5. A lot of high numbers here, but like we said, that could be good for Viticulture. I think I'll probably use the 4 in Viticulture. Can't do much in Architects, which worries me a little bit. Oh no, 4 is actually perfect for Minigolf. Let's do 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I haven't not been marking these hexes. There we go. Those are from the last 2 turns. I've done that 3 times. And that's great because when filling a lane's hole, the top circle, I've dropped the ball in the hole, gain that lane's unmarked par rewards and stars. So I gain 2 stars. That worked out perfectly. A coin. Well, basically one of each resource. There we go. Awesome. Finally have an extra coin that I can use if I want to. And I do want a coin in Architects right there. The 5 now. Yeah, the 5 isn't all that good in Architects unless I want to use it here, which is definitely legitimate if I want to do that. Or I could also use a 1 there. But 1 is pretty easy to create later if I want to. So what? That was the 4. I have not used the 5 yet. The 5 is what I'm debating. The 5 doesn't work here, but it could be a wine order. You know, I need specifically a 5 in Architects at some point. So let's go for it. I'll use the 5 right there, cross off a pumpkin, get myself a star. And then I will use this 1 value coin to get a 1 over here and get that 1 value coin right back. Kind of obvious play in Viticulture there. All right, turn 5. Turn 5. A 4 and a 3. They add up to 7, so if I want to use 2 coins, I could copy one of those numbers. It's probably the best combination of dice to copy a number because you're getting a higher value if that's what you need at the time. I actually don't need a higher value in Architects. I want lower numbers right now. But that's okay. 4 is good in Viticulture. The 3 could work in Minigolf as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So less than or equal to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'll go with Viticulture. 4 and a 3. Put it right there and get a heart. And then the 3. I'm getting worried about Architects now. I will have to create a 1 value die, but that's okay. The 3 will go over here. 1, 2, 3, cross that off. And now I need to get moving in Architects. I've probably already fallen behind a little bit too much. So do I start this row or do I finish off that one? I think it's better to start this one right now. So I'll create a 1 value die, put it right there, and get a pumpkin out of it. That way I can move forward a little bit. I don't want to forget about that 4 too. That's a nice conversion of 1 heart to 2 coins. Here's my roll, and I'll read Jethro's comments. A 5 and a 6. Again, super high numbers at a point in the game where I kind of need low numbers, but we'll make it work. Jethro says, I find Architect such a hard one to get 6 stars, such a fun realm. It is, yeah, I agree. It's definitely a fun realm to play. It's a fairly generous realm, but you need 10 numbers to get the 6 stars. High numbers are good for Viticulture. We know that. Let's see if we can make a 5 work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is actually pretty good. Oh no, less than or equal to, yeah, 5 might be ideal right there in Minigolf. I can work with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't go 6 because of that. Less than or equal to 5. I need to remember to cross these off. There we go. Ideally, I want to complete this in three putts, essentially. Too bad there isn't the chance for a hole-in-one. That would be fun if we'd found a way to build a hole-in-one potential into mini golf. That was the 5. The 6. 6 is great in viticulture. I wish I could get a coin though, because that will definitely drop me behind in architects. But there's not much I can do about that. So let's combine that 6 with the other 6, perhaps, and make it the 12 and get 2 stars out of it. All right, turn 7. A 6 and a 3. 6 and 3. The 3 could work in architects. I need a 2 to finish off mini golf. Ooh, the 6 is just a little bit too high of a number. 6 actually could work over here, though. That's interesting. If I use the 6 in architects, it's a star. I get a coin out of it, and I definitely need a coin right now. Kind of need 2 coins. And I have that 3. I am leaning towards that. Yeah, let's go with the 6 right there. Get a coin and a star. And so I still have a shot at, I don't know, 5 stars. I have a shot at 5 stars in architects. Then the 3, I will put the 3 in mini golf, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll need a little bit of luck. I need those high numbers now again in viticulture. The 3 will go here in mini golf. 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping to use a 5 to finish off that. So I want a 2. I want a 5. I want high numbers, and then I want low numbers. So pretty much anything other than a 4. I don't want 4s here. Let me know as we get down to it, what you want me to roll. 6 and a 3. I use 6, 3. Not a 4. A pair of 6s. Interesting. That's too high. Because I can't overfill a mini golf. I need exactly 5 there. Maybe I could turn one of those into if I get another pumpkin. Did I use that 1? I didn't use that 1. So I still have that 1, or that coin. The 6. Not great in architects, but that's okay because I'm not really trying to fill this realm. I just want a number there. That's good. 6 over here. I think 6 works in viticulture, obviously. So let's go with the 6. 6 plus a 5 is 11. There's 2 more stars for that wine order. The second 6, though, probably right here in architects. Because in mini golf, I would have to manipulate it, and I can't afford to do that. Ooh, a 5 would have been wonderful there. 2 6s was not ideal, but that's okay. I'll put a 6 right here and get a star. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, I wish I could get one more pumpkin, but I can't get a pumpkin with this combination. So yeah, so final roll. Final roll I would love. I can do this with a single coin. I want a 2 or a 5. And then a 6. 2, 5, or 6 would be awesome here. 2, 5, or 6. There's a 2 and a 3. So not really all that high of a number, but the 2 does get me a little bit over here. I can make that work. Here's a 2 right there. That's 2 stars, a coin, and a heart. The 3 isn't going to be enough for viticulture, unfortunately. That only gets me up to 8. I need a 10. But, yeah, is that my only... Yeah, I would need a lot of pumpkins to make that happen, and that is not going to happen. So I will create a 1 value die to put right here in architects and get another star. And I think, well, let's see, the 3 can be used in viticulture. That is fair game, so I can use that just to get a heart. Let's see if there's maybe a better combination here, but that's the 3. That gets me a heart. I now have 3 hearts, so I could copy a number to use someplace else. I don't think that's necessary though. I've used each realm now, so I think that's the best I can do. Not bad. It's okay. I'm hoping someone else out there did things in a different order and definitely has a better score here. I ended up with a 13.5. 13.5. 13.5. Yeah, Viticulture, that was interesting. I bet someone playing it used those high numbers early just to finish off Viticulture, which was probably the move to do here in this combination. Architects, yeah, with those high numbers near the end, Architects would be a little tough to get, but it is possible. And someone might have figured out Minigolf. It's all about order of operations a little bit, and you don't know the future of Rolling Realms, so hopefully someone did a good job. Jethro, thanks for joining in. I hope you have fun with your daughter. Jonathan said this combination was so much fun. And let me know if you're watching in the future. Let me know your score and mention that my score was a 13.5. Hopefully with your score higher than that. I want to hear that in the comments. Take care, and I'll be back tomorrow for round 3. Oh, let's see. Ian got a 16.5. Well done, Ian. He says he's heading to Denver tomorrow for his birthday. Ian, I hope you have a very happy birthday in Denver. And yeah. Scoring 3 stars more than I did here is awesome to hear. That's a little birthday gift from me to you, Ian. A great score, all due to your cleverness here. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for playing. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock if you're free to join. Take care. Bye.